Let's talk about the strength of Sirius. At least equal to Lin. Why do I say that? Let's take a look at the composition of laboratory explorers, Lin Sirius, the Executor and Nemesis. Do you think among the four people? Who does Archon Larsen trust most? It may be Lin before, but the one he trusts most now must be Sirius. Sirius performs two tasks. One is to assist us. Another is surveillance of Lin. Lin has lost Larsen's trust. That's why Sirius was urgently recalled. Though he is a little cynical. But in fact, his insight and alertness are very strong. Archon Larsen believed that. He followed us alone and went to the lab. Larsen must believe that with the strength of Sirius. Even if we join hands with Lin, Sirius can come back without problem. Or maybe Sirius has some special means to save his life. Now that we're talking about Vera, let's talk about another fact. This is really an excuse. After exploring Vera, humans built Old Meroria City and discovered the subgravity field in the process of gradual development. Hycros established the District 7 for the reason of building the 7th Tower fantasy. The actual purpose is to find out the truth of the anomaly of the subgravity field. The first thing been found is the anti-gravity engine. On this basis, established the embryonic form of Meroria. But then there was Cataclysm. All the arrangements have been disrupted. Hycros was forced to give priority to ensuring the survival of mankind. But Hycros' exploration of the subgravity field has never stopped. The existence of Confounding Abyss was finally discovered in the construction of the third city. At this moment, Hycros realized that the Meroria was in jeopardy. Because the subgravity field is formed by Confounding Abyss. And the Meroria float on the subgravity field. Now Hycros finds there's a big threat down there. And can't get away. So Meroria began to speed up the surface ecological plan. Prepare to move people out. But gray space entities began to appear on the ground. And attacked the Ecological Research Institute. Is it true that Rubilia was exiled by Lin? Go straight to the plot. I'll protect Ruby. I'll find you. It can be seen that Lin and Rubilia are actually very close. Her exile is likely to be another lie. And Lin can see Rubilia's personal diary. We also know that Rubilia has been living in the lab. So where is Lin? And pay attention to what Rubilia said. I lied to you. But, you know I don't have another choice. She's Lin. If she is exiled by Lin, she's supposed to hate her Lin. But they have a good relationship. The reality is that Rubilia entrusted Ruby to the inside. And she stopped the experiment. We can also see from the PV at that time. Rubilia has returned to the lab. She can do it if she wants to continue the experiment. But her experiment has reached a bottleneck. She needs bolder experiments to test her ideas. Then there is the death of Archon Harunobu. Finally, the date of his death was fixed. The first phase of the listener's study began in 2708. It is forbidden by Harunobu. That is to say, Harunobu's time of death was not long before that. So the question is, who funded Rubilia's research? This person is most likely related to Harunobu's death. And it's hard to say whether Rubilia had anything to do with this. Dr. Rubilia is a person who will do anything to get what she wants. Although she had a good heart at first. But she's also a research maniac. Otherwise, she wouldn't have gone alone to Confounding Abyss. Archon Larsen said, Confounding Abyss is sealed. But Rubilia went in 2 years ago. Whether I should boast that Rubilia is clever? Or say Hycros is weak? And finally, it's Ruby. Do you remember what Lin told Ruby? Don't forget what I told you before you went to bed last night. Ruby remembers. Pay attention to the movements of this robot. He's going to hug Ruby. But Ruby activated Spark. Absorbed artificial Crystamax. So guess what Lin said? That's all for this issue. Follow Xiaofeng and take you to experience a different